Good evening. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a great night. It's lots of energy in the air. There is. I hope everybody's feeling good. It's Christmas time. There's a lot of positive things going on, even though there's a lot of tragedy around the world. So, for me, with God, there's always hope. And I believe that's true for everybody. I want to start tonight with critical race theory. Critical race theory is Marxist communist ideology being taught through our K through 12, through the universities, society, corporations. They're trying to implement that in the military, and it won't be tolerated. There's too many people standing up at every level. Using their voices and using their pens in order to, make the change that's needed. In America, it's not going to be tolerated, the Marxist communist ideology. Also, the brainwashing of the children. And, the curriculum that's being taught in the school. It doesn't line up with the values that Americans need for success in the future, now and in the future. If you look around, I believe the education system had failed us for a while. I don't know how long, but it's just not producing the quality and quantity of students that we have the capability for. Okay, so everybody in the future, I believe, is going to get a level playing field, and I got to say, for my ancestors, all of my blessings to support that. That has to be the case in order to make the positive changes that are needed. Superintendent Cooper, I'm calling you out. You are the plausible deniability for the Mason School Board. I highly suggest you contact Project Veritas, America's Principles Project, monksforliberty.org, stopcriticalracetheory.com, or the Heritage Group and tell your story before it's too late. Okay, I want to share this story. It's, okay, so I had a good friend, okay, my running buddy in the Philippines, all right, and his name is Ball. Right. Now, we're running buddies, and we're tight, all right? But, how can I say this? He used to be able, he knew a lot of people, and he used to be able to open doors for people, whatever, make a lot of connections, make a lot of deals. So, the thing about it is that he was able to get us, the girls, for which, we were hanging at the bar. It's no secret, right? So he would get them in. But one time he mentioned, hey, I'm a pimp, right? Okay. And something didn't sit right there, But even though we're tight, and I love him very much, don't get me wrong. But I got to say, and this was the attitude. They would get girls pregnant and then point out to them, hey, I got you pregnant, and laugh at them, ha ha ha, like it's a joke. And they would laugh right back at him. So, the way he was treating the women is really not good. And I was not either, okay? I got to admit that. Our relationship was on the rocks, getting ready to dissolve, on again, off again, for the wrong reasons. Okay, having said that, though, these things were going on at the same time. The other part of it, my good friend, brother, who I love very much, Billy Wiggins, okay, he warned me. They got two-way cameras behind those mirrors. So I'm just saying that if these things were, set up and used in the wrong way, it's all going to come to light. I believe, I really do. The other thing I wanted to say is, all the people that support me, I feel you, I love you, I thank you so much, because whenever you're in a battle, but especially now, spiritual battle, I guess you could look at some of the ones from the past as spiritual battles or tests that you got to go through in your life, right? But, during this time, it's about us. It's not about one person, okay? And it's certainly not about me. It's not. But I'm very grateful and very blessed about my ancestors. Very thankful how I grew up, and how can I say it? It's a great time for everybody, all right? They can open up and see things from a different point of view. The ones that refuse to open their eyes and ears, some people can't be saved, I'm sorry to say, but I think it's the truth. So we got to accept that, I believe, with as much forgiveness and compassion in our hearts. I work on that heart every day, I really do. And I just wanted to share that and, how I'm feeling. I do appreciate it. It's Christmas time. It's, the holidays. It's, even though there's so many tragedies, we still got to try to keep, love in our heart. This Podesta, okay, John Podesta, I think his name is. This 14 on the hand, okay. When I saw this was a couple years ago, right? When I saw those pictures, it was a thing, because that's when I first had my, sexual encounter, male, okay. So, when he said, eat the pain, okay, that was a wake-up moment for me, because I had done that for a long time, okay, from a child on, sort of internalize those things, and it's all in how you process them. But I guess my point is, you cannot hold that back. You cannot hold that inside and let it fester and manifest, okay? So the point that he put that up there, instructing people to do what is, I'll say from my experience, totally detrimental. You don't want to do that. You want to do the exact opposite. Show your emotion and show your feelings. So, I wanted to bring that up about him, and I don't think he's got a good future because of the things he was involved with. So, okay, I want to say this. With a balance of my masculine and feminine energies, okay? And that this is not about me, but under the theme of gang stalking, okay? And the family is a criminal enterprise, okay? Faye Matthews and Lanny Matthews, okay, at the core of this, if they expanded this out to other parts of the family, okay, for example, the Beheimers, the Stubbs family, my cousins, Michael Stubbs, Ivan Stubbs, David Stubbs, Mr. O'Cole, I don't know his name, Lisa and Alan Lawless. You mistook my kindness and love for weakness, when the exact opposite is the truth. So I have to put it in God's hands, okay? Because it's not me. I feel the need to express these things and point these things out in order to break the generational curses. And I know there's other people in town who have lived under this for so long. And even though it's very difficult and very hard, I think it's something that, we have to let out and try to heal from together. But these folks, it won't turn out well. I really don't believe that. Being involved with the type of behavior she's been involved with, it's just a habitual criminal. And I hate to say it, but it's just out of pain, and it won't be tolerated. We had a first sergeant in the Philippines. I don't remember his name. I wish I did. We had a big squadron, okay? So we were a commander's call, and he was... what happened was he had an argument with his wife, okay? And he went out to take a short drive. He'd been drinking. Security police pulled him over, okay? And he got the DUI. So it was one of those things, hey, the first sergeant got a DUI. Very strict on the military bases, very strict everywhere now. But I always thought, he had a lot of courage just to get up there and say that. And he said it with conviction, like, hey, this is the way it is. This is what happened. I can't sugarcoat it. This is what happened. So, something about that always stuck with me. And I'm just saying, I gave him a lot of credit back then. It's not an easy thing to do. So, Tori Morris, she ran for Secretary of State of Ohio. Frank LaRose kept her name off the Republican ballot. Okay. She ran as an independent. He miscounted her signatures that she needed to run as an independent. Tori took him to court, Ohio Supreme Court, and won. Okay. I guess that's not the only case he had against him. And she has a lawsuit now. It's pending, but it is for the people's right to inspect these machines and also to count our votes. The state of Ohio, the way I understand it, says no. So, with so many things going on the voting scene, and the awareness of how the elections have been rigged, Tori's been doing the hard work, okay, to uncover voter fraud as early as 2005. How the machines were implemented, procured, and why they were even put into play when they're not needed. She ran on a simple platform: count all the votes the same night, voter ID, equal check and balance, representation on both parties, without any kind of intimidation or, trickery and bullshit. Now she's got this documentary on the CAA, all right, and it is great. It is fantastic. It says a lot, about how the PSYOPs were implemented to us through all parts of the media. So you can check out her work at ToriSays.com, all right? I'm very happy she's feeling better, okay? A lot of people are really happy she's feeling better. The thing about it is, too, with her journalistic work, she's done more hard work there to tell her stories with integrity that the people who go to school, and I know, wish they could put out that product. A percentage of them, they have to, if they got any kind of heart or soul, okay? And that's what makes her successful with integrity. So you can check out her work at ToriSays.com. my boss, Mr. France, okay, he was my mentor, and a lot of people did not like him. All right, a lot of people did not like him. He was a retired E8, but he had the only civilian position in supply. Okay, and my ex-boss didn't like that. He finally got rid of him, but it was a little battle within the squadron. But anyway, I love Mr. France. I do, And he gave me the advice. He said, Perdue, you got to know about your father and you got to know about your roots, okay? He said, you got to know about that. That's a must-do. And he mentored us, on a lot of things. But he really cared about people and he was really great with me. But the thing about it is he had, I don't know how many houses, and but he had problems with his wife, okay, with his wives. And again, you can have all those things of the world, okay, but if your relationship isn't right with your wife, it's not going to work in the long run, in my opinion, okay. So if these, arranged marriages, and now we know about, how babies are switched out or how families are picked for one, purpose or position, hierarchy, however that's done, I don't know. I'm glad I don't know, okay? But you can have all those things. And if you don't have a good relationship with your wife, it really doesn't work, So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I was thinking about Mr. France. He was a great mentor to a lot of people, okay? And again, a lot of people did not like him. But it's just one of those things. You never know about people until you get to know them if you can. So President Trump was right about a lot of things. He was right about our First Amendment. He was right about Common Core. He was right about January 6th. And I believe he was right about these elections. Thank you very much. Please check out my store on Etsy. It's Dumans. Got military t-shirts on there that are old styles that really are relevant now. We're bringing back some of the retro styles. So, God bless you. God bless America. Thank you very much. And keep on keeping on.